Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, despite the consistent weather, the fishing reports have been fairly inconsistent, and some days have been very good, and the next day has been very slow. So it really has been dependent on the day and also the lake that you're fishing. Some of the lakes that have been producing fish up in the northeastern part of the state, and I'm talking walleyes right now, continue to include Bitterwa Bay, Indian Springs, Enemy Swim, Goose, Campbell, as well as Swan. And then down in the southeastern part of the state, the walleye action continues to be found at Sinai, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Thompson, Ponset, Brant, 81 ponds, and it's getting pretty tough to fish 81 ponds, especially because of the weeds. And then also Madison, Diamond, Island, as well as Scott Slough. Now, what have guys been doing to catch the walleyes? A lot of guys have been trying to snap jig now, and a great technique for this time of year, using jigging wraps or Northwood pumping minnows have worked really well this past week. And other guys are also pulling plugs as well as casting plugs, and when they're pulling them, guys seem to be using the typical Rapala Shad Wrap or the Flicker Shad by Berkeley. And then if you're casting them, guys are using the X-Wraps as well as the Shadow Wraps. And then now also guys are continuing to use some swim baits, and they've been having success doing that. And with some of the swim baits that have been working really well this past week include the 360s by Storm, as well as the Walleye Assassin, so keep that in mind. And then as far as the panfish bite is concerned, as far as the perch bite is looking at this past week, it's kind of been on again, off again, despite the weather. And it seems like Big Stone, Ponset and Dry, as well as Thompson have been producing a few perch, as well as East Oakwood, Sinai, Island, as well as Brant. And then the crappie bite has been very inconsistent, to say the least. The most consistent lake seems to be Sinai. Otherwise, we're looking at Pickerel, Ponset, and Thompson. Now, what have guys been doing to catch those perch and crappie? A lot of guys have been using live bait, waxworms or maggots, obviously, and then also using some type of drop chain lure like a Pilkey or a Haley. And then other lures include the Shiny Hiney, as well as Castmasters, and then also forage minnow spoons. All have been working really well for the panfish bite this past week. In this edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that's taking your family or your kids fishing. Folks, your kids and your family is the future of the sport, and that's how we all learn. For myself, my grandfather, my dad took me every weekend, and we threw out bobbers, the red and white bobber and hook, and we made a day of it. And that's what we need to do. We need to look at the future of our sport. Our sport is eventually going to die unless we can do something about it, and that's to make sure you take your kids and expose them to the fun of actually catching and reeling in a fish. And a lot of times people come in here and say, well, I'm going to take my kids fishing for the first time. Where can I go to catch walleyes? Folks, if you're going to introduce your kids, specifically your kids, not just all your entire family, but if you're going to introduce your kids to fishing, don't take them walleye fishing. You have to have a lot of patience to catch walleyes, and that's not the way to do that. Once every hour or once every 2 hours, or maybe not even all day, is going to make your kid want to go fishing again. So take them on a good perch bite, but good crappie, a bluegill bite, and that's what we're heading into. This time of year is the perfect time to take your kids out fishing. Ponset right now, great place to take them fishing, because even with the small walleyes, you're going to catch fish, and that's the whole key. Your kids don't care what kind of fish they're going to catch. They just want to catch a fish. And so that's what my challenge is to all of you. All you parents, uncles, aunts, you name it, grandparents, take the kids out fishing, make a day of it, have some cold fried chicken out there, or whatever it is, but make a day, have fun. That's what it's all about, and that's what we want to make sure that you do some more this year. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. Well, folks, it's hard to believe that we're fast approaching the last week of August. I mean, where did the summer actually go to? Boy, it just absolutely flew by. And as this summer ends up or winds up, A lot of things are on sale here at the store, and I want to make sure you're aware of that. All rods and combos, excluding line counter combos, are on sale. That includes all St. Croix rods, G. Loomis rods, Shimano rods, you name it, they're on sale at 20% off the sticker price. So make sure you stop on by and check out the great selection and the great deals that you can have here at the store. Also, folks, leech season has officially come to an end, obviously, and we still have plenty of crawlers. If you need crawlers yet this year for half flat or full flat, or if you need waxworms, maggots, we have them. Give us a call at 605-336-9132 to reserve your large quantity today. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.